Market watcher Mark Avalone is with us this morning. Mark, are you seeing any signs at all that we may have hit a market bottom?
Well, we're getting closer to it. The type of furious selling on Friday and yesterday are signs of early capitulation. And that's why the head fake we had 2 weeks ago when the NASDAQ was up 6%, it just looked too easy. Bottoms are a little messier than this. And certainly Friday and yesterday, we had a little bit of a mess, a little bit of capitulation, as they say. So I like the market a little more today than yesterday, but to paraphrase, not as much as I'm going to like it tomorrow.
Okay. What happens if the Fed raises interest rates by 75 basis points?
Well, I think counterintuitively, it might actually help the markets. I think at this point, inflation is replacing the Fed as the story. And if the Fed can tackle inflation, even with a bit of aggressive policy, it could be taken as from stock market investors as a positive, especially on the tech side. If tech investors see that inflation's under control, that could begin to put a bottom, at least in that hard-hit area.
There's a very well-known investment analyst, Jeremy Siegel. I've been following him for years and years and years. And he suggests that if we get a 100 basis point jump in the from the Fed, 100 basis point up 1 point, that we'll have a stock market rally. What do you say to that?
Well, it's the same concept, so I'm not going to disagree with it. I think we're more likely to get 75 and 75, but what he's saying is the big enemy of the investor right now is inflation. And if the Fed says we're going after it as public enemy number one, that will give investors confidence. What hit hard last week was that inflation, the month-over-month number, didn't pause. The only problem I see is the Fed doesn't control the price of oil. And oil is the big catalyst right now. It's not just what we pay at the pump. It's the prices throughout the supply chain in everything that we eat, places we go. It's those underpinning costs. So until oil gets under control, it almost doesn't matter what the Fed does.
Now, well, we've just had Daniel Yergin, the expert on oil, suggesting that oil goes up from here. All right, Mark, thanks for joining us this morning.